Come on in, James. This is what these bikes are all about. My man, James. Woo. Beautiful. I'm digging it, brother. Give me 5. Oh, beautiful.
Well, I can remember the morning that we were getting the bike, and I put on Facebook that the bike was going to be more than just a handlebar and 3 wheels, that it was freedom and normalcy, and I knew that it was going to be those things, but I don't think I could picture at that time what it would feel like to have those things. My children, I was just listening when he talked about this is our normal. Well, my children got to do something Wednesday night together that other siblings do all the time, and they don't think about it. They rode their bikes together. We put the kids in the car, and we drove to the local park, and we rode 3 miles, not me, I walked, on our bikes. And sure, she could go a little bit faster, but she would circle around and come back and say, "Hey, are you having fun, bud?" And they did it together. And when we left the Heritage Valley Health System that day, right away I learned how much this bike was going to mean to James, because usually when we're going anywhere, my husband he's 6'2", and he's a union carpenter, so he's in very good shape, and he plays softball in 3 leagues, and so he's very strong. And so he will just pick James up and carry him wherever we're going. Or James will be walking with his walker, and my husband is right there with one hand on the shoulder to make sure he's not falling. Or my husband's pushing James in the wheelchair. And so my husband is always somehow attached to James no matter where we go. When we left Heritage Valley that day, James pedaled himself to the car, and the only guidance my husband offered was a finger point to show him where he was going. And so right away, he got that freedom. He had more independence in that moment than he had had in 9 years. So that was a pretty good inkling right away of what this was going to mean to him. But to see the excitement, and James got his bike at the end of March, and we had some not very nice weather right afterwards. So to come home and to find, Chrissy and I went shopping one day, and we came home to find my husband and James in the basement, and James was playing the Wii, but he was doing so while sitting on his bike pedaling, because he wanted on that bike that badly. And now it's amazing to see what he has done and what he's doing now. I don't think it's a coincidence that a week ago James walked without a walker, without a hand, independently from our kitchen into our living room, 14 steps, all by himself. And I think the bike has, first of all, made the legs stronger, but I think it's given him a taste of that independence, and now he wants it more and more. So we thank Variety so much for this opportunity, because it is more than just 3 wheels and a handlebar and a seat. It is independence and freedom and normal. Thank you.